Okay, now we start to load ink from ink tank to ink damper. And before we install we load the ink to damper, we need to use the tissue and wiper and make a small size to put at the both sides of the printer head cable to protect that the ink that flush to the printer head port to cause the printer head damage, just for backup, for safety. Out for printer head cable, do it the same way. Okay, so put 4 tissue, 1, 2, 3, 4, at the printing head port to prevent the ink flush to the printing head cable. So now we start to load the color ink printer head. We start to load the white ink to the white ink tank. So before we fill the white ink, we need to power on the machine and be sure this is off first, then start to power on the machine. And check all the connection is good without loosen. And then we can start to push the white ink saturation. Push down. And waiting for 15 seconds, the ink will saturation and pump the ink from the white ink tank to the sub-white ink tank. And then go back again to the ink tank. Inside, there's a temp controller to control the times for saturation and for pump. So we now just waiting. It will start to pump the ink saturation every 15 minutes to pump about 60 seconds. Every 15 seconds to pump about 60 seconds. And this button, you need to open it every time you start to use the machine and doing to use the machine. Just means keep this button on for always. Now the pump is working. And white ink go to the pump, to the white ink sub-tank. And right now you must be sure all the damper is installed. But it's not enough, so we're waiting for another time. It will start to pump again. So just waiting 15 seconds more. Then start pump again. Just filling. Then ink go back. This one go back to the ink tank ready. And waiting for enough time, the ink will go to the tubes. Then pump again. The water ink go to the damper. Okay, and then be sure the ink tank is full, and the ink can go to the tuber, and also another tuber can go back, circulation back to the tank. Then we can start to load the ink to the ink damper by hand, by the injection the first time. You only need to do this the first time when you install the machine. After all the ink go to the damper ready, you don't need to do this step anymore. So we just need to close the white ink circulation. We can go to, we close it, and then we pop off the machine. Then we start to load the ink. Then we find the brand new injection. Each color use one brand new injection. And right now, also be sure the machine is powered off. Then we start to load the color print head, the color ink damper. We take it out and we hold the damper by this way. Please, again, cannot hold damper by this way because he has breathing bubble film. If you hold by this way, after you fill the ink, the valve is open, switch is open, the ink will flush out to damage and make your machine dirty and faulty. So please hold the ink damper by this way and connect brand new injection with the damper. And hold damper by this way with a little bit top and fill. Be sure there's no air bubbles inside the damper. Make sure it's full. Then we install back the damper to the white ink print head and push to the button and make it fasten, no shaking. And then we fill the second one by the same way. We install back. Be careful, the ink will do not make the spread out to damage the printhead cable. Be sure there's no air bubbles coming out. It's full of ink. Then we fill the last one. Be sure there's no air bubbles coming out. I will hold the damper by this way, or the top. Install back to the ink printhead. And double check again. Each damper installed where fastened, not loosened, and put to the bottom already. So this is the method to load the white ink to the printhead. Then we can start to load ink to the color printhead. We also buy another brand new injection. First we load the back. We pour the ink by injection the same way. And then we install back. And another brand new. We start to load the cyan. Just pour out about 5 milliliters. See, that's why we let you to take the glue. It will not make your finger dirty. and your wife will love you for always because your finger is clean. Then we feel the same way to load another station. And make it clean. Then we fill the magenta. Use another brand new injection also. Then we install back to print head. And one more. Then we fill the last one, yellow. And be sure it's clean, no ink dropping out. Then we install back. Okay, so this is all the procedure to load the ink from the ink tank to white ink print head and color print head. And double check again to be sure it's not loosened for each auto damper. So this is the old procedure. Next, after we load the ink to the ink damper, but right now the print head is still empty. So lots of friends ask must be why I load the ink to the ink damper, but when I print, I still cannot get anything to print out. Because you only load ink to damper, but right now the print head inside is still empty, no ink. So of course when print, it's print nothing. So next step is how to load the ink from the ink damper to print head, and then go to the cap station, then go to the waste ink tank. Okay, see you next time. Bye.